Hey, what's up guys, it's Shiny Sides, and I'm back with story time. Me and my friends were really ignorant in high school, so I have a lot of stories. So it's around freshman year, kind of like when your left and right hand are like your best friends. Me and Renat used to go to this one kid's house every weekend. Like when school got out on Friday, that's where we'd go. Or later that day, we'd somehow end up there. This kid's house was fucking huge, like, I don't know, it was just like a mansion. Plus his dad would go out every weekend, so we'd pretty much have this big ass house to ourselves, and I guess we just enjoyed the freedom. We didn't really do much there, it was actually really boring, but like I said, I think we just really enjoyed the freedom. So it's freshman year, and I'm not sure how it is for anyone else, but it was around the time when me and my friends kind of wanted to hang out with the opposite sex. So I mean, as the school year went on, we got comfortable with people and started texting them and trying to hang out with people every night, or every weekend at least. So this one girl and her friends told us to come over to her house, and it was so far away, on some Lord of the Rings type shit, like it was a journey. The idea of going should have never been considered in the first place. But we're young calves with a lot of testosterone, so of course we're like, fuck yeah, that seems like a great idea. So we start the hike, we get there, hanging out with everyone, having a good time, it's fun, you know, whatever. So eventually it becomes like 1 or 2, and we were like, we gotta get home before his dad gets home, because getting our ass chewed out sounds just miserable. So we hang out and everything, and we start the journey back. So there's this one road that splits 2 cities. In one city there's a curfew, in the other city there's not. We're in the city that has a curfew. And a curfew is pretty much you gotta be in by like 1 if you're under the age of 18. So we're walking back and we approach this road, and we start to cross it to get back over to the city with no curfew, and that's where my friend lives. One car is driving down the road. Sees us cross, of course it's a fucking cop. So I turn around to see if the cop's just like driving, because he drove right past us. He saw us clearly, but he just kept going. I turn around to make sure he's like gone, and we see him make a U-turn. Well, Renat and our other friend, they take off. They don't tell me they're running, they just take off. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? So I mean, when I see them run, I chase after them too. I'm just following them, because they know the area better than I do. So the other kid, he runs his own route. Me and Renat run in this guy's backyard. We hop his front fence to get into his backyard, and then we hop the side of his fence to get into the neighbor's backyard. And as we're mid-climb on the side fence, that bitch fell down. The fucking fence fell. It broke. I'm sitting here like there's no fucking way. Like there's no way this could get any worse. So after busting ass, we get up. I run to the next fence to hop to the next house over, which would be my friend's house. And I hop that, and I just eat shit falling over that fence. Oh, so bad. So we run in his backyard, run in his back door, go upstairs, we look out the front window. There is so many different cop cars going up and down the street. It almost felt like we fucking murdered someone. So then we get a knock on the door, and we're all sitting upstairs. You best believe right now that we did not open that fucking door. We let that dickbag fucking knock on the door for hours. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out why the fuck we even walked to that chick's house anyways. And it was literally like no one could answer the question. It was 100% not worth it. We knocked over the neighbor's fence. Our hands were fucking cut to hell. It was just a terrible, terrible idea to begin with. Girls aren't worth it. But we were young calves at the time. We were curious. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little story. If you're new, subscribe. It would mean so much. I try to upload as much as possible. And if you watched the whole video, leave a like. It would mean a lot. And yeah, I hope you guys have a really good Saturday, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.